Drop trader here, 18th of June 2025. Market is about to open in 21 seconds.
$10. Also, Israel Defense Minister Katz says Air Force destroyed Iranian Internal Security Agency headquarters. Market on open, S&P 500 72 million to the buy side, Nasdaq 100 13 million to the sell side, Dow 30 buy side 53 million, and Mag 7 sell side 0.8 million.
Let it drop at the open. To grab the liquidity. Am I tempted? Do I want to do it? Here's the open. This is Asia low. That's a London low. Well, market has opened and we seeing move to the downside so far, but this could be manipulation. We did clear this liquidity here. Same thing here.
Just a heads up, U.S. Defense Secretary Hegseth testifies before the Senate Armed Services Committee.
Could go down into this area.
OpenAI starts selling ChatGPT at a discount according to the information.
It does look like they want to go the 2 minutes 27 seconds on the first candle. Delta 1000 negative. Tick chart is climbing back above zero line. The pressure is to the downside. Nasdaq is taking liquidity.
So heads up, we have posted out the video where Hegseth is speaking live at the Senate hearing on Israel-Iran conflict. So again, just testifying at the Senate.
Okay, so ES should continue as well there. I just don't want to sell down here. It's just risk reward is just not
discount
there.
ranges from 10 to 20%.
Let's see if Nasdaq's going to reverse or we just continue lower. Pressure to the downside. Delta almost 2000. I'm not gonna sell this here. It's too low right now. I need a bounce somewhere here. And let's watch Nasdaq. What Nasdaq is going to do? Are we gonna get accepted back into this range, or we continue lower? Nasdaq is trying one more time to get back into range. They are getting in. I'm gonna go short here. One. As I see the Nasdaq and the ES should take that low, but there's no guarantees obviously. But
Nasdaq turns lower, last down about 0.1%.
yeah. ES is trying to go higher. Nasdaq is sitting down there. $1,700 delta on the downside on the first 5 minutes. This candle is kind of holding. I don't like that. And yeah. A fixed imbalance. Okay. This is still only 300 delta, so that's nothing spectacular. But it's grinding higher. I think they want to go high now. We'll see. But this is kind of holding here. ES did take that liquidity. Nasdaq, okay, Nasdaq dropped because they didn't take liquidity. Now I'm looking at that. Alright, we got
Order
to get
filled.
out from this because that's not falling anymore. I just looked at I have to take the loss. I just looked at this here. I look at that. Nasdaq took the liquidity here right now, but ES
Watchdogs
took the
say that
liquidity
Iran near
earlier.
bomb-grade uranium
Oh, that's
location
the
uncertain.
difference.
So again, Watchdog says
And I'm
Iran
thinking-
near bomb-grade uranium location uncertain.
This could be now a change. They don't need to take that. Or much better they did take it and continue on, but
Further detail into this, the United
Thinking
Nations nuclear watchdog said the
this
location
could be
of Iran's near bomb-grade stockpile of enriched uranium cannot currently be verified, as Israel's ongoing military
filled.
assault is preventing inspectors
belong
from
here.
doing their work.
I just think we're gonna push.
So Iran's 409 kilograms or 902 pounds of highly enriched
At least
uranium
here.
is enough to produce 10 nuclear warheads and should theoretically be secured under an International Atomic Energy
41.
Agency seal at an underground facility at Isfahan. But IAEA Director General Grossi said Wednesday its whereabouts are now unclear, given Tehran warned him the stockpile could be moved in the event of an Israeli attack.
The stop loss needs to be below this 5, really. Could be even lower. I could even go down there really to grab everything. So I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna give space. What is that?
India's
That's
trade
quite a
minister
big
says
stop loss,
India
to
is
be
currently
honest.
negotiating 9 trade deals, including with the E EU.
But I think they trapped a lot of shorts here, and we should push into. The open price. Let's
Order
fucking try it,
filled.
because I'm gonna add, yeah, I just add. It's just that momentum thing that market wants to take the shorts higher. Last minute on this 5-minute candle. Let's go. Opening price. Let's take
Order
one off
filled.
at opening price. Yeah, got 13 seconds till first 15 minutes of trading. New York session. Let's see if we're gonna get a continuation on that. So the top is here. Oh, that's 15 minutes. Right, yeah. Nasdaq has got that here. Obviously, the bottom is here. Still a little bit weak delta, but we are pushing high on the weak delta. So I am assuming that we got a passive buyers here. That is called absorption. An obvious target would be that high. But first we have to push through that IB, and I know people will be selling once we push this through IB. People will try to sell. We could get another rotation down, so I have to be careful here. Yeah, stop loss definitely break even now. This has to take at least this 46. Hopefully we'll push high into 48 and 49. And squeeze the shorts. I want to stay on the long side. Delta increasing 560. The biggest delta so far on the bull side. There we go, IB. Let's see if we're going to get continuation. Stop losses will burst. Come on, come on, come on. Push, 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 push. Nasdaq has to follow. Nasdaq is behind. Delta 850, beautiful. 870. Lovely. That's a lovely, lovely push. I'm going to take this here. It's kind of tricky long, quite big stop loss, to be honest. Got to take it when you see the momentum is shifting to the upside. Yes, it can continue, but we are sitting on the $341. Usually what they do on IB, they take it and they try to pull one more time and then they go. So I'm gonna patiently wait now to re-enter this somewhere here if I can get it. If not, if market's gonna go with me, I'm sitting on $341. That's something I can live with. Still what we could do is to switch to M and Q and just go with 5 and just hold this. That's something I could do, but I think I'm gonna do that. M and Q. sorry, MES. So I can get out that was the IB here, right? So I can basically close partials. I think we just close here at 48. Let's try to bind it. Oh, that IB. If we can. We can't. It's going without us.
Defense
Next time.
Secretary Hegseth says we are working to protect navigation in the Red Sea.
Probably took that first. I took that first long off a bit too early. But yeah. There we go. Just pushed. Okay, so they've done the rotation into the next trade. We kind of gave, well, 7 points, another $300. Next time. Delta 1200. Heading towards the 61. Good delta. And now psychology kicks in. You were in a good trade. You took profits too early. Now we want to re-enter it and chase that. Ask yourself a question. Is this a place to get in long? The answer is no. You closed it here. That's alright. You're sitting on $300. There will be another opportunity at some point. Just take it easy. There you go. Look at that. Whoever chased it up there, it's already looking a little bit stupid.
Trump says if the Fed will lower rates, we would buy debt for a lot less.
Yeah, if the Fed lowers lows rates, they're gonna buy debt for cheaper. But the question is,
Trump speaking to reporters at the White House. We'll see if we can get a live video, and we'll pop it up for you in the feed. Trump says Powell probably won't cut today.
yeah, I don't think the Powell will cut it today. Jobs are still strong in US. No reason to cut. A lovely push. So whoever was shorting this, hoping for the push down there, look at it.
About Powell.
I took him up. We tried short somewhere here first, right? But we realized this is not doing anything. We took a $70 loss and then we made 400 on this one. Okay. Still pumping. Nasdaq Nasdaq needs to push into that liquidity up here. I would actually prefer to go on Nasdaq M&Q.
Trump said we should be 2 points lower.
56
Fed rate
past.
says would be nice to be 2.5 points lower.
We do have a further hike up here. We've got another one down here. So we could try to grab long. From this fair value gap. And try to push for 30 points, 40 points. Do we have news at 10? No. Today is a Fed day, Fed decision day.
The Trump citing European rate cuts and calling for US rate cuts. Keep an eye on the stock markets. US stocks rise, S&P 500, Nasdaq and Dow up each about
Try to catch this
0.3%.
lower.
Trump says that I will wait until Powell gets out and then go long term. So he says, I'm going to go very short term and get rates way down and then go long term.
Technically speaking, I could dump into the... So it's 10 o'clock right now. The two options, we can just continue and just basically shoot up, which I'm not interested to get in. Or we'll turn around, take these longs, grab that liquidity,
Trump says we have a tremendous
here.
appetite
This
for
one
our
for
debt.
sure, but who knows, maybe even this one, and then go up. So do something like this. That's what I'm looking into. Let's see, 10 o'clock. Nasdaq looks a little bit better because we grabbed that liquidity. We got back. There you go. Now it's the question, are we going to continue lower or we're just gonna push? I would prefer if we go lower and I can buy it cheaper here. That's not a lot of liquidity to grab. It would be much better if they could go down there and collect that as well. Yeah, looks like they are doing it. Doing it. Come on, get down there. Get me in. Come on, Nasdaq. Dump it.
Trump asked about possible Iran strikes, says, I may not.
Just dump it. Dump it.
Trump says Iran has a lot of trouble. Trump says Iran wants to negotiate. Why didn't they before?
A little bit of trapped liquidity here is preventing that market to go lower.
Trump
But
says
if they go
should've
through
negotiated.
this, we go down there. If we go through that. Come on. Get down there. Huh. Well,
Trump says nothing is too late.
I'm not interested in shorting this, obviously.
Trump says
Because
Iran has reached out.
the market is still in a bullish mode.
Trump said, I said it's very late. Trump says there's a big difference between now and a week ago. So that's Trump on Iran talk says there's a big difference between now and a week ago.
Yeah.
Iran suggested they come to the White
Go
House.
down. Why are you not going down? Okay. That's a strong candle. Looks strong.
Keep an eye on oil,
Delta
seeing a
is-
movement towards the downside here.
it's not
Trump
really,
says on Iran that I don't know how much longer it will go on.
it's not really that huge. But look at this 5 minute.
Trump says Iran is totally defenseless, adding that they have no air defense whatsoever.
Well, we didn't get our price. It's okay. That's okay. Look at a 5 minute candle.
Trump says I spoke to Putin yesterday and he offered to mediate on Iran.
Well, we didn't get it.
You can down some move from the dollar as well.
I'm not chasing it. Just sold into this 15 up here.
Trump on unconditional surrender says it means I've had it, no more. So Trump also adds that they had bad intentions.
So now they sold into that.
Trump on Iran says now they're not schoolyard bullies anymore. Trump says next week is going to be very big, maybe less than a week.
Should we play continuation? Something small.
Trump on Iran says, why should a hostile country have a nuclear weapon? Trump says, we'll see what happens, nothing's finished, and I don't know how much longer it's going to go on.
Oh, they're gonna drop now into this 970 down here. Well, they did sell. They sold into two levels, this one and that one. So how about we go and grab now this one and this one. We'll see, let me have a look on MES, what MES is doing. Remember what I was saying, I wouldn't chase that. 55, we dropped to 48, that's 7 points. Let's just put the levels on. I do have a strange feeling that we might get down there one more time. Into this fair value gap.
Trump on Trump card says, I think Apple will buy a lot of them.
US is looking pretty solid here. So that's the only fair value gap they have. Nasdaq, on the other hand, has got this one as well. But they've been here already, so looks like they are pushing high. They're gonna go for it. 64, it's 30 points. Let's try.
Order filled.
So we can see the market is trying. Let's
All
try
futures
to
turning negative after Trump
get
speaks on Iran-Israel conflict, saying that Iran wants to negotiate.
This is breakout trade. It has to just go. If it's not gonna go, I'm out. It's the second time they're taking that level. No. Well, let's give him time. It's 11 past. Bullish order flow. Tick chart dropping below zero line.
Emerging stocks and emerging FX pair losses as Trump says Iran wants talks. Trump says we're going to make a trade deal with India.
We have an obvious target. We're taking it at 12. We're taking that high at 12, so that's promising. I mean 12 past 10, not 15, so it's not like they are selling it into it. They are expanding that move higher. So that is a promising thing. We have an obvious level at 63.
Trump concludes comments to reporters at the White House.
Now it looks like we are going to hold this. Are we? Yeah, I think we will. They want higher prices. They want to go towards the 63. The only problem I see in 2 minutes, in 1 minute, we'll have a 15-minute candle top. And there we go, nice. So I got 1 more minute. Let's see if they're going to use that minute to push. I'm not going to be adding into that.
Trump still speaking now, says Trump on patience for Iran, says my patience has already run out. So at the moment on Fox News, he's currently walking around the lawn at the moment.
Seconds.
Just another headline that's
That's
come
a lot
through.
of time.
Trump asked about Iran's leader, says good luck.
Stop us break even at this point. We make money or we get out break even, one way or the other. 21 seconds. This can pull 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Yeah. Let's see if they're going to continue. Ay. There's no liquidity at the top of that 15 candle. It's just brand new candle. So if we push, that means they want to continue higher. There will be no selling into that. Just squeeze now.
Trump says on NATO trip, I'll be there. I think so.
Yeah.
Again, Trump says, I still intend to go to NATO.
Come on.
I'll be there. I think so. OpenAI says Scale AI wasn't the best fit for its data needs. So again, OpenAI says Scale AI wasn't the best fit for our data needs.
Nice. They bought it. Now we should hit that 63. I'm trying to get out in front of that liquidity. It's there's no point to hold into the blue line, which is Asia high. This market likes to pull back in front of it.
Order
Get out
filled.
one. I'm gonna hold some. Just hold the rest. Oh, is it? I got only 3 of them. Oh, okay, fine. Got 2 more. Squeeze.
Order
There
filled.
we go. Oh, target hit. And if you look at that, that's what I'm talking about. Front running. People are front running this level. What's the point to hold? Because we know that this will push at some point for this blue line. This is that's the overnight high, right? But they're gonna pull back first. They might even pull down here, chop around, and then go. You just don't want to hold this. It's called front running. Like I did it. 63, right? Look at that. We hit 64. ES already took that London high, pumping into further value gap.
Defense Secretary Hegseth says that it would not disclose in a public forum
We are
whether
very
he's provided
close
options to Trump on a strike against Iran.
to. We're sitting what, $471. Even with that missed entry here, because you could do it a bit different as well. You could get in 2, try to get in 2 again here. You have 4. That would be a bad.
Trump on
What can I say?
Netanyahu call says, I speak to him every day.
What can I say? Okay, let's switch to the ES
So
now.
Trump is speaking on the lawn
ES.
again to reporters.
Let's see what's happening there. See,
10
so they
minutes ago
did
to the
pull
bottom
and
of the
finally
hour,
boom,
we
hit
get
that.
the
But you
EIA
never
crude oil
know
inventories
how deep
forecast
they're gonna
of
go,
a
and
draw
my
of
stop loss was
2.5
just
million.
here.
Prior
Could
was
be
a
hit.
draw of 3.66 million, 3.644 million, with a range of a build of 2 million to a draw of 3.903
My strategy in the
million.
market is just to
Trump,
come every single
saying
day
here on Security Council meeting,
and
saying
take some
it was a good
solid
meeting.
trades,
Going
grab
back
a little
to
bit
the
of that
forecast then, as said,
piece
for the
of the
ranges
cake.
then, crude oil inventories looking for a range
Hit that
of
button
a
here,
build
lock
of 2
yourself
million
out,
to a draw of 3.903 million.
and just repeat.
Gasoline
Just
inventories
don't get
forecast
involved
for a
into
build
anything.
of 1.116 million. Prior was a build
Trying
of
to predict,
1.504 million.
we're gonna go
Distillate
high or not.
inventories
I don't know.
looking for a
Who knows
build
that?
of 1 million. Prior was a build of
Nobody
1.246
knows
million. And
We
EIA
have
crude
just entered
fishing inventories
the
prior was
area
a draw
of
of 0.403
trapped
million.
liquidity
At
from
the same
yesterday.
time, we're expecting ECB officials to speak in a round table.
This part here, these are the longs from yesterday at lunchtime. They got taken
So reminder,
down.
last night with the API data,
Connection
API data
lost.
crude oil stock
Fuck,
change came
connection
in
lost
at
again.
a
What the fuck
draw
you talking
of
about?
10.133 million compared to the expected draw of 0.6 million. Cushing stock change came in at a draw of
this
0.8
one.
million compared to the prior draw of 0.728 million. Gasoline stock change came in at a draw of 0.202 million compared to the prior build of 2.969 million, and distillate stock change came in at a build of 0.318 million compared to the
Let's
prior
just wait,
build of
maybe it will pick up.
3.712 million.
Just leave it. That is NinjaTrader behind. I'm using it for reading the footprint, and it's quite important in my trading. It tells me on which side we have interest, whether that's bull or bear. So I need to have this connected. Okay, let's disconnect, connect again.
Trump, when
God
asked
damn
if he
it.
told Israel's PM
I
Netanyahu
have
that the
internet.
US would help more, said no. So that's Trump
Just to
saying
connect.
that he did not tell Netanyahu that the US would help more.
Yeah, so we did hit that Asia high. Oh, sorry, it was London high. Asia high was here. So we did hit the London high. This is yes. And now that's pretty much it. Okay, it's reconnecting. So we are we made 2 legs up. If I look at that, leg 1 pull back, leg 2 look at that. To the tick, well, almost. Love ears.
Trump on TikTok says we will extend the deadline.
Takes time to calculate that footprint.
Trump, asked if he gave Iran an ultimatum, said you could say so.
Still pumping. And if it does,
US Defense Secretary Hegseth says if and when decisions of war and peace are made
'cause
by
we
Trump,
can
the Department of Defense stands ready to
try to
execute.
hit that yesterday's high, RTH high. Oh, let's put that there. That is overnight low.
In 5 minutes' time now, at the bottom of the hour,
Today is
you get the release of the US
FMOC day,
EIA
so
crude oil inventories. So crude inventories forecast is for a draw of 2.5 million on the prior draw of 3.644 million. The range sees a build of 2 million to a draw of 3.903 million expected. Gasoline
Usual
inventories
on
forecast a build
FMOC
of 1 spot 116 million
days.
on the prior build of 1 spot 504 million. Distillate inventories forecast a build of 1 million.
Usual on FMOC days, on FMOC decision days. That's what we have today. That's what we have. At 2 p.m. Federal funds rate. Market makes a move at the open and then just stalls, doesn't do anything for the rest of the day. We might continue higher, maybe, I don't know, maybe they will go and sell up there. Maybe they won't. They will just, well, it looks like they could get there, it's not far. It's 10 more points. But it might take a while. This might be like this before we get there. The thing is that if you didn't make money right now, forget it. Because you're not going to have an opportunity right now, you know. At this point of the day, it's already 10:30 till 11 o'clock, 11:30. But the market is there. The move is there. Just look how sneaky these guys are. Somebody decided not, I repeat, not to take that 34.50 because they knew it at these shorts from here, they want to cover just below here. So what they've done, I passively consumed every single aggressive seller, and that was looking pretty bearish. 1,877 delta, 34.50, and they just passively took every single seller, not allowing other sellers to cover. Started to push. I kept buying it, passively absorbing, and then we got the push. I think we covered something here, we covered something into this. Then we had an opportunity again to buy that, but I switched to Nasdaq, and we didn't buy on Nasdaq because I wanted a bit cheaper price. Should have stayed on ES, because that was a obvious fair value gap here. With a relatively okayish entry. I don't know. I don't know if I would take that, because here was OB, so I'll be waiting for that OB. I mean, not OB, initial balance. I'll be waiting. I would be just sitting here and waiting for that to touch. Not always you get the touch. So yeah. Well, that looks like that's it for today, because anything else now is just a roulette. Now it's just a roulette. The market has moved, the market has sold into this level, that level, this level. Now we have created another level up here. And they might do a little bit of pullback. Try to push one more time. Yeah, I think I could try that. I don't like Nasdaq because it's just a London high here. if we drop somewhere here, I might take that trade. But I don't think they're gonna do it. They're just gonna grind. And obviously there will be a drop at some point. Quick. We are obviously entered area of trapped liquidity from yesterday. Let's clean this. And you know, those who survived that drop are getting out. Where's Nasdaq on the other hand? Still a little bit lagging. And they will be pushing higher. $471. Is that enough? Has to be. To summarize, I think it was relatively okay short from here. Let me just go back into Fiverr. So relatively okay short, but once I noticed Nasdaq is getting accepted back into this range, I decided to get out with my first trade was minus 70 something dollars. Let's have a look. It was minus $75. Then we then I got in long. Then I add in here, and I got out with $100 just to basically get break even on that, and I was holding the other one up to 44.25. 44.25. Really? Wait a second. Exit price. Sorry, 46.75. 46.75. 46. Yeah, once we hit that IB, I decided to get up. Probably too early. Next time I'll stay a little bit longer for that push into these highs. Could have stayed till this. That would be a good exit here. Yeah. Then we made $100 and $27. Yeah, on Nasdaq. Buying this, kind of chasing the. It was a breakout trade, so a breakout trade. And we held it till 64, right? Entry, exit price 50. It was actually 50. $63.25. 63.25. Oh yeah, because we were selling into this blue line now. 63.25. Yeah, from here. It's okay. Still bits to improve, obviously. Held a little bit longer. I'm pretty happy with the exit on Nasdaq here, because there's no guarantee. I've been kind of chasing it, so it could have dropped, then go again. Now we just hit that. I like that. To be honest, that looks like, I'm not gonna lie, it looks like short, to be honest, because we went through, we did enter into this area of trap liquidity, and we can easily drop fast somewhere here to grab that liquidity one more time. That's what market likes to do. Should be already on this. I'm gonna go
Order
now.
filled.
Oops, what am I trading? I got on ES instead of Nasdaq. Well, that's okay. Maybe that's not okay. Give me a MQ. Yeah, I want to be short on this thing.
Order filled.
I got out from that ES, I guess. Yeah. It's 38 past. They tried twice, once and the second time, and we didn't go. So no short right now. Forget about short at this point. They will take everybody higher, and they can do it very, very fast. Very, very fast. Yeah, I mean, this kind of trades here that you should avoid. I should avoid. I know I should avoid. I should not get into stuff like that, because what's gonna happen, I mean, like I said on my previous video yesterday, I started to pay more attention into my psychology in trading, and I noticed a couple of things. I am pretty good with reading the market from the open. I will make $400, $300, $400, $500, and it feels like, oh yeah, I know what I'm doing, and this excitement kicks in, and you feel like that's a great thing, But think about it: $400 a day. That's $2,000 a week. That's $10,000 in a month. And what time is it? I sat down here 1 hour and 40 minutes ago. I was actually 400 and some, what was it, like $50 or $80 up here. That was 1 hour, not even 1 hour. Oh yeah, there you go, I got this drop. Not even 1 hour, like 40 minutes. If someone came to you and said, listen, okay, let's say I spent another half an hour before the market opened for analyzing where we are, what we're doing. If somebody came to me and said, listen, I'm going to give you $200 every single day. But you just can't do anything else. You just sit here from this hour till that hour and you do it. You got $200. That's $5,000 a month. Would you do it? Of course you would do it. You'd be like, of course, mate. Wow, that's the trade I was looking for. That's the trade. Back down there, grab liquidity, and shoot up. And shoot it up one more time. I don't want to chase this now. I know it's gonna go. I know it's gonna just get there and then pump it. They just needed to get people out. Look at this. Beautiful on the ES. You can see it on the ES. The ES is looking even better. It's what they've done. They grabbed this 5 minute, that 5 minute. They hit that 15-minute top. No, it wasn't a 15-minute, but that 5-minute top. It's like an instant 20-pointer. And then you're gonna get another 20-point up there. God damn it. It's just, you know they're gonna go. I know they're gonna go. It's just too late now. So, coming back to what I was saying, yeah, it's about controlling your greed, controlling your emotions, not trading all the time because the opportunity is only during the specific hours. Like right now, you had an opportunity from the open, from the first 15 minutes after the open till 11, really, till 11:30. That's pretty much where the opportunity is. And you have to use it. Oh, look at that. And if you're not using it, then even if you used it and you made some mistakes and you lost some money, the chances are that you're gonna make it later in a day. It's just way less chances. Because market becomes unpredictable later on. There's always after such a big move, you have some kind of pullback. I mean, ideal scenario would be if we get that 15-minute and drop into this fair value go. That's what I would like to see.
Any threat with counter threat,
Yeah,
and any action with reciprocal
that
measures.
would be ideal scenario. Oh, show me ES. ES. They kind of did that. It's 45 past, so we have a look at that flat. Poor high here. Nasdaq did take it. That tells me they left it for later. We could go one more time. Just do it one more time. God, I'm so tempted now to short this. Let's say I short. I'm not
Also,
going to
further
short
to
it.
that
Let's say I
Iranian
short it,
information,
and I want to cover it
the
into this.
TUN on X, they said no Iranian official has
The
ever
problem with
asked to
that
grow
thing
up
with this
against the White
trade
House.
is this
The only thing
can
more despicable
do
than
something
his
like
lies is his cowardly
can't
threat
go
to
down,
take
can't
out
go down,
Monterey
and
Peter.
whoop. Just whip it up. That's the danger on this trade. That's why I'm not gonna do it. You just have to fight with yourself psychologically, you know. It's just you versus you here. Why didn't you fucking idiot, why didn't you hold this there? Because you don't know it's gonna go there. Right? I was my target. Today it went up there. Tomorrow my dispersion we could be down here already. Are you gonna hold it? You can't hold it. We are in the area of resistance. These guys are real people. Praising God for a price to come back here. That they can get out. They're getting out. They're getting out. Break even. Very happy. They're like, oh fuck, yeah, great. What a mistake I made holding that long overnight, but it came back up. So they are happy. We have another rotation. So they're not taking that, not moving.
Growth rates
So
in
get
Germany
another
are pretty
rotation.
weak, and it looks more like stagnation.
They will be. Look at that. They're not taking that level. This is the 15-minute top. They're not taking this level yet because we have another 12 minutes. So what they're gonna do, they will most likely build up more liquidity on the short side. Get shorts. We'll go on the long side, I think, on ES. Tick chart dumping. Look at that. But on a relatively small delta, so
Shane Baum says that Mexico and EU are to share trade deal details in October.
relatively small liquidity. Sorry, delta. Now it's actually even positive. A lot of trapped liquidity below as well. People were shorting this, people were shorting that, people were that here hoping for get out, break even. So every single time this price comes down, these guys are just like getting out, getting out, getting out.
10 minutes away from the top of the hour, expect to hear from ECB's Lane speaking.
$50 grinding lower, getting more shorts. Another trick you might see, it will be like, and then we'll go up here, take the shorts out, and then we're gonna dump. So that's a trade to the downside, and this could be
So ECB's Lane chairing keynote session
trade to the
at 9th
upside.
annual
So one way or the other.
conference organised by Deutsche Bank. So further detail to the original headline, or according to a source on X, saying that an Iranian delegation for negotiation may have just landed in Oman. They're reposting again now, saying that an Iranian delegation has arrived in Oman. And that they're saying that that's been confirmed by a major news wire. So again, they're saying that an Iranian delegation has arrived in Oman.
Yeah, so you have two options right now. Are we gonna dump it into this 65? Or even lower, 64? And then come back up and shoot into the sky. Well, this could be a good trade, to be honest. This could be a good trade if we get down there. Was it 11 o'clock? 7 minutes till 11. They just grabbed it. Now they can push up there. You know. Nasdaq as well took that. Let's just go with 5. Don't need 10. I would prefer to buy this somewhere here on that 15 minutes, just below middle. So I'm gonna play this. Come on. Could just measure that move. If they do that, they usually could be like that. If we actually break, then it start to go lower. If this is just a drop to grab liquidity, then we can just reverse now. We can just reverse right now, like dump and boom and go. But if they want to grind lower,
5 minutes to go
then
down to Rick's
be prepared
here from ECB's lane. No indication
for
whether
the
text or Q&A
liquidity
is expected.
to reach this level down here. Right, yeah, that's the 15-minute candle. It could be this one as well, but let me have a look on volume. Where is the volume? Our volume is, that's the low volume node. We could get down there, 65 on Nasdaq. So ES and NQ didn't take that high. Well, that's a good thing. It's 56, 4 minutes. That drop is very shallow. 57 past. Okay, so again, like yesterday, they're taking this before a full hour or in the middle of the hour. So they grabbed that 15 minutes, but just created another one. Well, I don't know. We'll see. They could push it up there and try to pull it one more time. They could do that as well, like push up here and then dump it. They've done this kind of scenarios before as well, like two-legged pullback. Because this would be okay, and that was okay. Entry on the first drop here. And then push and sell up there, but I didn't sell it. So they're still holding it. Still hold the longs. Meaning people who bought here are still holding the longs. Because they couldn't sell into that liquidity up there. So if they hold the longs, market can drop one more time into this liquidity down here. And basically all the longs will give
Surely expected here from ECB's lane.
position. And that's how they're gonna collect it. Because they're doing it so slow. You have to change your idea of what they're trying to do. So now let's say longs are in, they're happy. They're thinking we're going up there now, finally we're gonna sell. But market might just go up here, take more shorts out. Longs will be adding into this here, and then boom. This could happen as well. It's a very tricky trade. But at the same time, Nasdaq might just push one more time higher through this level.
US Treasury auction $68 billion in
They can
6-month
just-
bills. And they also
can just push through this level and
$69 billion
then
in
go
2-year
down.
notes. And $76 billion in 3-month bills. $44 billion in
Let's see.
7-year notes.
Let's watch this.
$70 billion in 5-year notes.
Trade is up.
So the US is looking.
Obviously,
the US listed
liquidity
sales
is up here as well.
$69 billion in 2-year notes. June 24th.
And
to settle
why we
on
are
June
not going there
30th.
directly? Because we got these longs. These longs are just basically
So for
getting
the
out and
bill
getting
option,
out,
they're
getting
looking
out.
to settle that or sell it on
And
June
market
23rd.
will pull back
settle on
lower,
June 26th.
create enough liquidity on this side, the buy side liquidity. All the shorts are shorting right now. Buy side liquidity. Once we enter it, at some point, I don't know, because we might just do this, and then once we enter it, we'll get the push, and we'll be able to go through this trap liquidity easily, because we'll have enough liquidity here. We'll have enough liquidity here on the buy side, stops of shorts. Oh, they're gonna be here. And they will counter selling that can come from that liquidity here. So that's the logic behind this. So I'm thinking, the more and more I look at this, I see we will
So the US is
pull
sell
maybe
$70
here
billion of
and start dumping,
5-year notes June 25th.
or we can just
settle
keep
on
going
June
down.
30th. 7-year notes on June 26th to settle on June 30th.
So we might have a trade on the buy side from here, maybe even lower, maybe even from, from there. from here. Like this, something like that. And we can see this as well here on volume profile. So I'm talking about drop to 61, somewhere here, 61, 62, 61. Yeah, maybe even 61. You see that 61 here, and then we have this liquidity. Look how much liquidity is here already. More. A POC shifted up. POC is still here on Nasdaq. If you're trying to scalp this, you know, you think, oh, we're gonna go up, you get chopped into pieces. Look at it. It's just nothing. So patiently wait for the entry. 31. I'm gonna actually look one more time into this. 31, that's the low volume node. They might try to get there. Grab that. The probability as well is that we might just go to 65 only. 65,
According to
64.
the Wall Street Journal, Kroger and Walmart queried by senators on effects.
Got these trapped shorts here as well. They want to get out.
Just to further detail then, a Senate Democrat wants to know whether Trump's 50% tariff on imported steel and aluminium has increased prices for canned food and beverages. So in a letter sent Wednesday to CEOs of Walmart, Kroger, Albertsons, Costco, and Dollar General, Senator Hassan asked retailers to quantify the effects of the tariffs on food cost and store equipment, such as shelves and refrigerators.
Order filled.
Let's try to grab that breakout. No.
Order filled.
No.
Order filled.
Try one more turn. I need a fast dump. Into this liquidity here. Come on. Quarter, yeah, 15 past.
Macklem says recent progress towards new Canada-US trade deal is encouraging, and we are following developments closely.
God damn it.
Adding that prospect of new Canada-US trade deal offers hope that tariffs will be removed. Cutting rates would be more difficult if recent firmness in underlying inflation persists. Until a trade deal, inflation will be affected by both US tariffs and Canadian counter tariffs. Bank of Canada is proceeding carefully with monetary policy, and a rate cut could be needed if effects of US tariffs and uncertainty continue to spread through the economy and cause pressures on inflation were contained. We are watching closely for signs that weakness in the job market is broadening. Macklemore says that we're assessing inflationary impacts of tariffs. Assessing inflationary impact of tariffs has been a moving target because the US has repeatedly changed size and scope of tariffs. Final domestic demand in Canada was soft in Q1, and if tariffs and uncertainty continues, households and businesses will likely remain cautious. Also, Fed bids for 4-week bills total $256.2 million.
Stupid. It's fucking Nasdaq. Is it worth it? If we down to this level, like I'm thinking 40, we need 40. Then yes. Or we need to hit that 40. Nah,
Order filled.
not worth it. They're not doing it. Maybe they will do it, but you know what? I don't care. I don't care anymore. That's the area that they can take me up now. That's the danger, that they can actually, because we have made 2 legs. Like I was looking at this. Leg 1, leg 2, well, a little bit lower. But they just took that 15 minutes down again. There was this 15 minutes here. Right? Yeah. They just took that. We took that. And we could just bounce. We could bounce first. Bounce, take everybody out, and then dump it. And the more I look at this, and the more I'm thinking this is actually
We have posted up
not a bad
Canada's
idea
Macklem speech on the Financial News feed titled
go along
The Impact of US Trade Policy on Jobs and
somewhere
Inflation
here.
in Canada. As a reminder, Macklem is also due to speak
Oh, really?
later on at a press conference as well. We do have his video.
Switch to 2. What is this doing on 2? Could still go a little bit lower into this view up. But yeah, we got that measured move. Yeah. Nah, don't do it. Don't do it. See the difference between this quality trades here? Everything happens quickly. You dump it, you get in within 5 minutes, 3 minutes. you already know. You're up or down. This
Just seeing a
thing,
report here.
1, 2, 3,
the
4,
third
5,
US
6.
aircraft
That's
carrier
12
to be
minutes already
prepared to be
just
deployed
doing.
to the CENTCOM
fuck all.
region, according to CNN.
There you go. It's going now. So, if I switch to ES, MES, we wanted to buy this, right? Oh, there we go. We got still our order here, waiting. Let's just wait for it. let's wait for that. Now hopefully we'll get hit.
We have posted the video where Macklem will be
Just
speaking.
try to do it in front of.
One of the videos starts in about 10 minutes.
It's the London
He's
High.
scheduled to,
So
so he is scheduled to speak at 12:40 p.m. Eastern Time.
no, I want this to hit this level. I want this to take the liquidity. Yeah, 61.25. Yeah, so 61.25, so 61.50. It's okay. This is where I want to be.
According to CNN, USS Ford Carrier Strike Group expected to deploy to Europe. So CNN says USS Ford Carrier Strike Group is a scheduled deployment.
Let's see if they're gonna flush it. Are you gonna give me that or not? Yeah, 61. 61.50. Let's see if we can get that. $61.25. Just hit me here. Past. This could be like a long candle down. Yeah. I'm thinking actually that this could be this kind of, flash candle. Give me 2 minutes. Okay, 61.50. We got that, right?
Order
There we
filled.
go, we're in. Let's see. get out somewhere 65. Perhaps higher. Yeah, you just need to hold now. Simple as that. There you go. And it's fast now. We're gonna get
Order
one
filled.
out. Another
Order
one.
filled.
And let's hold the
So
rest into
42.
66.
The source on X. They're showing footage reportedly showing the power plant in Haifa in Israel burning following Iran strikes.
Pump it, boy. Pump it. Where is the 15 minutes on that? Yeah, it's up here. So that's your target, mate. So see how
Just a
much
reminder,
waiting
at the
it
bottom
is
of the hour, we get the
to
forward
get
bill
into.
auction
Oh,
from the US.
yeah.
The US looking to sell
Are you gonna
$65
stop me
billion.
now?
The prior high yield of 4.22%.
Are you gonna
Prior
stop
bid
me
cover
now?
2.96.
Okay.
Order filled.
God damn it. Wow, this is breaking. It is breaking. Is it? Let's
Order
fucking try
filled.
one more time. One more time. What free? So Nasdaq sold into something. It's pulling market lower.
Order
It's
filled.
pulling now out. Took half. Okay, too early. $30. I'm gonna
Order
try here
filled.
one more time. Got it again. let's go. Just looking at why I don't see.
Just a heads up, Trump descriptors are Sachs. To speak
God
on
damn
Bloomberg
it.
TV at 11:40 a.m. Eastern Time. We have posted that video out for you in the feed.
I don't see again my footprint. That's not good.
US sells $65 billion of forex bills at a high rate of 4.060% and awards 48.91% of bids at high, with a bid cover ratio of 3.15. It's a bid cover ratio of 3.15 compared to the prior bid cover of 3.22. Germany's Chancellor Merz expresses hope for an agreement in US-EU tariff row in the coming days.
This is not doing it. This is not pushing higher. This is not pushing higher. Okay, let's just give them $7. Let's see if they want to push or not.
Order filled.
Out. Enough. Have a mercy. Right, okay, $483. So was it worth to wait all of this? It wasn't. That's what I was talking about. You expose yourself to risk. And you might not make any money. And this crap is just not going to give you a push you want. Let's see. Now I'm gonna fucking dump. Delta minus 600. I think I'm closing. That's it. It's all done. I'll come tomorrow, make another $400, $500. Tomorrow is actually, market is closed. It's okay. I'll try to do it on Monday. On Friday. Yeah, so that's the real trading, guys. That's the real trading. That's the real trading. That's what you are. I mean, you might even go down here because it's just kind of leaking, and you buy those little drops. You don't get the pops. And it's just, that means it's just leaking. And eventually people who are getting long, they're gonna have some stop loss somewhere here, and they're gonna like, oh shit, you know, if this goes below here, I close, and you're gonna get that boom, and then we might go up, but not today. I don't think they're gonna go up today because it's FMOC day. In 2 hours the right decision will be made, and we could just see this kind of little pop. It's just pointless. Yeah, no, let's just check something. MNQ, I don't have any orders here. No. Here. No. Okay. So we are done. Thanks for watching, and see you, I don't know, tomorrow, no, Friday. Take care.